Hey guys, Brandon coming at you again from the Star Wars room today, giving you my review on a budget lightsaber. I know that some customizable lightsabers, such as ones from Vader's Vault, Saber Forge, the Pack Store, they can run very expensive. However, this one I have found it is a budget generic lightsaber, but it does the job. It includes 6 sound fonts. You can change the colors as well, and it is also rechargeable. I have found too that the hilts can come in gunmetal, silver, black, blue, red, and green. Now these are also LED sabers, so they're not like NeoPixel. You won't get the fancy designs of the blade that you get and all the effects, but it still does the job, especially for a beginner saber collector. And it really is you get what you pay for, but it is a good quality product. And also, a little feature on this as well too, you can actually buy 2 and connect them, and I'll show you that feature here, how to be able to do that here in a little while. I do not have a second saber, but I will show you how it would be done. So as of mine right here is the gunmetal hilt. Now when I first bought this, it did not have the black leather wrapping and the lines was not done in black. I actually did that whole thing myself and added a D-ring. So that way I could be able to remove this blade and be able to wear this hilt on my belt clip. So the thing about this too is it's a good size hilt, you know, for kids and as well as adults too. I mean, it's not, when you're grabbing the handle, because this right here is the thickness of what it originally is, and you can see my hand wraps good ways around it. Now of course, I added leather wrapping because my hands are bigger, so I added leather wrapping for extra grip and to make it look better to me. Now, these are also rechargeable, and like I said, the blade is removable. You can take this blade out and be able to add your own little cover tech, D-ring, and whatever, and be able to wear this on the belt clip and wear it around like Star Wars Celebration or Disney's Galaxy's Edge, whichever you prefer. Now, this does come in custom installed with 6 preset sound fonts, and it does have a color changing active wheel on it, and that you can choose from several different colors on this as well. So I will go on ahead and activate this and show you all the sound fonts that come already on this. Now, to activate it, you hold down this button, the main button. Probably done copyrighted right there. So, to be able to go to any said sound font that you want to, you hold this down.
That lightsaber was Luke's.
And already we have Luke Skywalker's sound font. Now, if you notice too, while I'm holding this down, that light at the activation switch blinked twice. You have to make sure that it blinks twice while you're still holding it down for it to go to a different sound font. Now, with that being said, if you hold it down once,
No sound.
it changes the volume of the saber. Right now, this saber is on mute.
Loud sound.
Now it's on high volume.
Softer sound.
And now it's on low volume. So, I will go ahead and activate this and show you what it looks like. The camera's picking it up as a white, but trust me, it is purple. You could see it on the reflection of my glasses right there. It is indeed a purple. And now, to deactivate this saber, you press and hold the button, and for this to deactivate, you press and hold it down until it blinks 4 times. But with this, it does have somewhat of a smooth swing. It does have flash on clash and blaster deflection. Now, and it also does have the lockup feature, or for me personally, I like to think of it as the force lightning deflection. So to do that, you hold the button down once for it to blink once, and then hit the button again. To stop the lightning deflection, you hit that button one last time, and then it automatically will stop it. Now, I will go on ahead and go to a different sound font now, and then change the color on it, and then cycle through all the colors and cycle through all the sound fonts and let you all see what all is exactly on this saber. So, now, like I said earlier, to deactivate it, you hold the button down until it blinks 4 times. And now, to go to another sound font,
I'm Cal Kestis.
you got Cal Kestis. Cal Kestis, of course, being the Jedi from Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. A big game. One of my favorite Star Wars games, actually. Now, you might be watching this saying, well, Cal's lightsaber is blue in the game, in the story mode of the game. Of course, you can change it to any color. So, I want to change it to a different color. Okay? So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to hold my activation button in till it blinks twice. And then release it. And then I'm going to press and I'm going to hold. And now watch. Now you got a green going into a red. You all can be able to see the colors through my glasses, hopefully, because the camera does not pick these colors up very well at all. You got a white for Ahsoka Tano. You got a yellow for Rey. Orange for Windu. And blue, of course, being for Anakin, Luke, Cal Kestis. Now, what you want to do, as soon as you have picked your color, and like I have picked the blue. Okay. So I'm going to release my finger off of this. And then, to make sure that it is locked in this color, I'm going to hit the activation button once. Just press it once. And then, you can see the color's locked in. And you're ready to go. And now, each sound font also has different sounding blaster deflections. It has different sounds inside of this Saber font right here. So this is the blaster deflection. Of course, you could see it on the blade too. Of course, you go into a lockup. Now, one thing to note too, I don't know if you all could see this or not, but I'm going to try and show this to you. When you do the blaster deflections, it is not like a Force FX lightsaber or a NeoPixel saber, where it'll just show up in random little spots, a white spot, to actually make it look like it was hit by a blaster bolt. These actually, the whole blade flashes white for just a second, so. And that's the blaster deflections. So, I'm going to go to a different sound font now. So again, turn it off, wait for it to blink 4 times. And press and hold, wait for it to blink twice.
You have something I want.
Moff Gideon. Yes, this has a dark saber sound font to it. And this does sound really good. So, activate. And so, the dark saber had a white inside of it. So, we're going to change the blade to a white color. You can see it slowly changes. And there you go, there's a white. Now, remember to let it go, and now this is the blaster deflection for this sound font. And of course the flash on Clash. It does sound like the dark saber. Of course the lockup feature. And with that, we'll go on to the next sound font now. Remember to hold this down and let it blink 4 times. And if you actually notice that, now the camera will not pick it up, but I'll go ahead and tell you. When you have this at the white setting, when you power this on for just a split second, and when you power it off for just that split second, right as it's turning on and right as it's going off, the blade turns yellow. Because there is a little bit of the yellow LED mixed in there. And for some reason, the blade shines yellow for just a fraction of a second. So, to the next sound font now.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. You're not a Jedi yet.
And of course, one of my favorite Sith Lords, Darth Vader. And activate. And it even has that menacing hum that Vader's has. So, with this being white now, I'm going to go on ahead and change the blade color to a red. So that way, it'll actually seem like Vader. Remember to lock that color in. Now it's locked in. Now the camera shows it up orange, but trust me, if you look at where it's glowing right in my glasses, it is red. So the blaster deflections for this sound font. Sounds just like the original trilogy, Darth Vader's lightsaber. Flash on Clash. Sounds just like Vader's saber. And of course, the lockup. And each one of these sound fonts also does have that. It's not exactly smooth swing, but it has some smooth swing to it. And it is actually very comfortable in the hands. Like, I mean, I am no Jedi by no means at all. I'm not very good with the lightsaber, period. But this right here, especially for someone who is starting out with dueling or lightsaber collections, this is the perfect saber. So, we're going to go on to the next sound font. So remember, you activate it, hold the button, let it flash 4 times. Kylo Ren. Not a lot of people like him. I personally do like him. I am a fan of Kylo's. Love him or hate him, he is now canon. And this is what his sounds like. And if you'll notice and listen close, it does have that same crackle, that menacing, deep, roaring crackle on this saber that it does in the films. And of course you can hear that smooth swing. And the blaster deflection. Of course, the lockup. Of course, the flash on Clash as well. And these are really good sabers. So, the last sound font. Ben Solo. The actual Kylo Ren. This is the sound font of his saber before he turned into Kylo Ren. Before he had the cross guard. Before his kyber crystal got cracked and everything. So, activate. And you'll notice there is some similarities to this, but it doesn't have that crackle. So I'm going to, since we know that Ben Solo's saber was blue, I'm going to change this to blue. course, with the smooth swing. Supposed smooth swing. It's not exact smooth swing, but it does serve its purpose. And yes, I know I'm holding the blade, but this is my real lightsaber. Otherwise, I would not have a left hand now. So, here is the blaster deflection. And the flash on clash. And of course the lock up. And I mean, if you look, this has a very beautiful blue to it. You could see it on my face and on my shirt and in my glasses. How deep of a blue that this has. But that's my review today of the adawlert heavy dueling 6 sound font Force FX lightsaber. Is it perfect? No. It's not up to scale as Vader's Vault. You cannot full on customize this like you can Vader's Vault, Saber Forge, all these other ones. But this is a budget saber. This is a saber for someone who's starting out collecting, or somebody who wants a dueling lightsaber that has some sound to it, that if it breaks, it's not gonna hurt as bad as it would if it was one of the more expensive lightsabers. This lightsaber, I got it on Amazon, and it is Prime. It is also covered by the Amazon Prime 2-day delivery. I got this for $109 before sales tax. And when you think of it, it is not really a bad deal, considering some of the lightsabers that you see in some of these higher end companies. Yes, they are extremely well made. Some of them are. And some of these, but the ones that cost you the same amount as this has no sound, just a little click button right there, and you get a one color. You don't get this hum. You don't get none of these features. And that's the thing. With them, what you spend for this, if you were to spend that money at some of these other companies, all I'm saying is, for the price of this at other companies, you'll be basically getting just a colored flashlight. Am I knocking Vader's Vault or any of them in any personal way? No. Me personally, I am a huge fan of Vader's Vault. I love their sabers. I love the Pack Store sabers. I love some of Saber Forge sabers. There is a bunch of saber companies out there that make extremely well made products. What I am just saying, though, is if you want to spend cheap, if you want to spend very little money, and you want to have sound, this is your best option. But if you want to be able to have one that looks perfect and is a perfect master replica, pretty much, Vader's Vault, Pack Store, Saber Forge, these are your places to go. Corbant is another beautiful saber maker. They have some amazing sabers as well. But as far as that goes, this is a budget lightsaber. Do I recommend this? Yes. You know, if you got kids, my kids even play with this. But that's all that I have in this review for this product. But stay tuned, because next review I'm going to be doing a review on some custom made Star Wars Galaxy's Edge kyber crystals that I was given by a friend of mine. Some of them are display, and some of them work in Sabi's lightsabers as well as the holocrons. Until then, may the Force be with you.